So I think it's that.
So guys, let me know, is there anyone here for the first time? I see some new faces, but I don't know if it's the first time here.
I'm the first.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here. We
Oh,
welcome.
thank you.
Jasmine will explain a little bit how TNT works for you don't get lost here. Okay? So, Jasmine, can you?
Yeah, of course. First, be welcome aboard. TNT is not a class. It's a space to talk and practice our speaking and share some points of view, some thoughts. All this meeting have a topic, and we that have the meetings have a topic, and about this topic we custom to create 10 questions to guide the meeting. Luan sent the questions on the chat. I hope everyone can see. And you're not have to talk about this topic, but it's a suggestion to us talk about the same thing and share some ideas. I think is that. Can you explain a little about the topic, Lauren, please?
Yeah, sure. Guys, the topic of today is body language. I decided to bring this topic because someone suggested this a long time ago, but I forget it to bring this at that time. And I decided to bring today because body language is something that we don't think so much about it, but we normally use it in our daily life. So I think it's a really interesting to discuss here. Uh, Now I'm going to split you in small rooms to we have a better conversation. Just a moment when I create the rooms. Uh, I hope all of you have received the questions. And
I don't see the question.
Me
I
too.
will. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I will send the questions again. Now you received the questions on the chat.
No.
No.
Oh my god.
Now I did.
Now I will send the question to the people that are in the waiting room. I'm sorry. This trouble sometimes happen here. Oh my god, my mom is screaming here. I'm so sorry, guys.
No, it's no problem.
Now I opened the rooms, and guys, I'll bring you back 2 minutes until the end. Have a good conversation. You that are here or live on YouTube, say hi. Uh, I think now we can start. Let's start presenting ourselves. Uh, Silvana, can you start? Present yourself, your name, your age, where are you from,
Okay.
what do you do for a living, what do you like to do?
Okay. My name is Silvana. I live in São Paulo, and then I'm 40 years old. And
Thanks.
then I am a secretary.
Oh, that's good. It's a pleasure to have you here and nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
And how about you, Camila?
Hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Camila. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Recife, Pernambuco. I'm a lawyer, and I really like studying. I like running. I like I think that's it.
Thanks for sharing. It's a pleasure to meet you. And how about you, Haida?
Hello, guys. Are you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm here. I've been participating almost three or four times, but in the next month, I want a little busy because I am working a lot, and now I back to participate. I am graduating production engineer, and I'm here because I need to improve a little my conversation, my listening, and I think this group is a good thing for share knowledge.
Oh, that's good. Thanks for sharing. Nice to meet you, Haida. And how about you, Camila? Oh, I'm sorry. Camila have already introduced herself. And you, Juliana.
Hi, my internet's not so good, so maybe I will fall down.
Oh, don't worry.
My name is Juliana. I'm 28 years old, and I'm chemistry. I work in a pharmaceutical industry, and I'm married, and I like to study, and I'm looking for improve my English. I'm here with you, and it's all.
Thanks for sharing, guys. For all of you that want to improve your English, I would like to say that you are in the right place, not just to improve English, but also to know good people and make good friends too. I think now we can start. So the first question is, do you think body language is important? Uh, what do you think, Camila?
Yes, I think it's important. When you do some body language with your hands, with your eyes, with your face, movements with your body, I think you can convince someone of something. You can, I don't know. I think it's very important.
It's really good. And how about you, Juliana?
I think it's important too, mainly at the work when we participate in meetings. It's very important because you show to others your knowledges, or I don't know, your confiance. I don't know how can I
Let's say
say.
confidence.
Yes, yes. It's to show more. I don't know. I don't know.
If you don't remember the word, you can say in Portuguese. Sometimes it's difficult to remember some specific words in English.
Yes.
And how about you, Silvana? You are muted. You have to mute yourself. Your microphone.
Sorry.
Don't worry. This always happens to everyone here.
Okay. I think it's very important because it's most your opinion or your test information.
Yeah, I agree with this. Thanks for sharing. And how about you, Haida?
Uh, so I think it's important because in additional device, body language helps you a lot in conversation and meeting. You can illustrate something with body language. You show the confidence when you can use your voice and your body language for to explain something body language.
That's a really good point of view. Thanks for sharing, Heidi. And how about you, Jasmine?
I think it's important, mostly for me because I have a little difficult to remember some words sometimes. So I use a lot my hands to talk and to make the people understand me. And I think it's important mainly for the because the I don't know how to say comunidade surda, they just use the body language. So just like with hands and faces. So I think it's really, really important.
I also forgot, I don't know the name for surdo. Did you any of you guys know the?
Deaf.
Oh, can you share with us, please? Camila?
Yes, deaf. I don't know if I'm saying
Oh,
right.
thanks. It's really important to know this word.
Yeah.
Uh, guys, I agree with all you said. Body language is really important, in my opinion, mainly in academic uh, works, because when you have to present your assignments or what you're doing, it's important to say with good words in a good way, but also express with gestures. That's what I think.
So can we go to the second question? How do you use body language in your daily life? So I had already answered this question a little. So Juliana, how about you?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand, and I can't read the question.
The question is how to use body language in your daily life. Can you understand now?
Yes. Like I was said before, I use my body language at my work, and to speak with my friends, and I don't know, I like to move my hands
I
to
understand you.
conversate. I always move my hands all the time to conversate about everything, and yes, I use so much. And you, Silvana?
I use it every day because when I speak with some other, I I always use my hands or my eyes.
Is more stronger than us. We are always do something. How about you, Camila?
Just like the girl said, I move my hands a lot, but it's a lot. Some people say, Camila, are you having a fight with me? I know I'm just talk like that. I really like move my hands when I'm speaking, but I'm not fight. That's just my way. So I used to move my hands a lot in meetings, in Zoom, at work, in college. So I think that's it.
Nice. How about you, Heider? Is Heider or Heider? I don't know if I'm saying right.
As hated, my name is Idiomas. So, where I work, there is a lot of machines, and machine to broadcast a little noise. And sometimes I need to communicate with a friend of mine, co-worker, with body language. For indicate some problem in the machine, like about because of this noise, I need to communicate a lot with the body. How about you, Luan?
In my case, I'm always just like you. I'm always using my body language to. But now, as I'm just at home, I just used to communicate with my parents and my sister, and even with my pets. You know, when I'm playing with my pet, when I'm talking to him, because I talk a lot with my cats, and I use gestures also to it. Uh, did everybody answer this one?
Yes.
Yes.
So now we can move to the next question. How does body language help you to communicate? In my case, it helped me a lot because sometimes, as Jasmine said, we don't know how to say something or we forget how to say it. So we use gestures. There is some situation. One of the hosts here on TNT shared that she traveled abroad and she didn't speak English very well, so she had to use body language and gestures to talk, to express what she wants to say. So it's very useful in this way. And how about you, Silvana?
Okay. I use it when I need to express my opinion or about some objects. Now, speaking English, I use it much.
Do you feel the difference in speak English or in Portuguese? Just like you use more gestures in Portuguese or in English?
I think it's English because it's more difficult to for me um, to talk.
I understand. It's the because sometimes we don't know what to say, right? We forget the words, so we have to use gestures. I think it's
Yes,
because
because
of that.
I don't remember the old.
It's exactly that.
Oh my God! So
And
it's
how about you, Ju?
Can you repeat, please, the question?
The question is, how does body language help you to communicate?
Um, I think all the time, but when I played Imagine an Action, the game.
Yeah.
So I use it so much because it's the only way that you have communicate with the other people, and it's the most sorry, I don't know. It's the best way that I use the body language.
You said something that's totally related to body language, this game.
Yes.
It's very good. And how about you, Camila?
I couldn't remember, but just like you guys said, when I'm speaking English and I don't remember some word, I try to do something with my hands and I try to make somebody understand me. But I think that's it.
I think this is the most the most known example of body language, but because all of us have passed through this kind of
Yes.
situation. And how about you, Jasmine?
I think I'm like a little everyone said. When I forgot a word, I try to do something with my hands to people understand me. And the most part of the time, this happened in English because I don't know all the words. So, and I always forget the words that I already know. So I'm always using like that.
And how about you, Haydn?
So I am a little shy. I feel a little nervous. For example, when I need to explain something in meeting, I feel so nervous. And when I use the body language, I can relax more, explain more things. So I think the body language helps me a lot in this moment when I feel a little nervous.
Haydn, can you try to talk a little more closer to the microphone, because I don't know if it's my computer, but the audio is a little low.
But did you hear me? Hear me now?
I can hear you, but the audio is low. I can't listen very well.
I am with the other. And now, how you hear?
Now it's better. It's good now.
You
Thanks.
quer falar de novo? Or not?
You can answer. You can answer again, please.
Okay. I said that I am a little shy and I feel a little nervous. For example, when I need to explain something in meeting, I feel nervous, and I use the body language to try to feel more relaxed. I wait a little time. I can explain something more slow. The body language helped me a lot explain some things and keep the control.
Now I got the point. Thanks for sharing.
Everyone had answered this question.
Yes.
So next one, number 4. Do you try to use body language when you communicate in English? You try, Silvana.
Okay. I use every day when I speak English with other people because I forgot the words, and then I try to express about the body language.
Nice. And how about you, Luan?
In my case, I always try to communicate in using body language when talking English, because for me, I don't use the body language too much to communicate. More when I have to present something, or when I have to sing in a concert, for example. For me, it's easier to use body language in this situation, but to communicate with others, it's more difficult. So I'm always trying to use it, because I think that the communication gets better and more comprehensive. This word is correct.
Nice.
And how? Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
And how about you, Julian?
Yes, had a time that I traveled to USA and I forgot the word case. And I need to specify that was a object that I can put things inside, and I used my hand to express what I wanted.
Nice. It's the famous perrengue chique. How about you, Camila?
I'm just like Luan. I think I use body language, speaking English, speaking Portuguese. I think I do all the time. I think I can express myself better. I can convince someone of something when I do presentations in college or in work. I think it's I don't know the word, but it's better to someone to understand me.
Nice. Thanks for sharing. Heide, do you have answer this question?
Yes. I think it's important we use the body language in English. Similar, I think Juliana said, if you travel for other country and you don't is completely confident in English, I think it can be so important to use body English for indication some things, or if you need to take a bus or take a train substation or taxi. And I think body language in this case is so important. And if I travel some days in La Juliana, I think that I will use a lot body language for helping me in some situations.
Thanks for sharing. I think I'm frozen a little. My connection is a little stable. Can you guys hear me?
Here is okay for me. I can see you very well.
After that, everyone had answered.
So I think everyone have answered this one, so we can move to the question number 5. I used the wrong verb here because I put need, but I think it's the correct. It's important. Do you think it's important to understand the body language of other people? In my opinion, I will answer first because in my opinion, I think it's really important to understand because sometimes when you are talking with someone, you don't know if you can understand the way that person express the body language. You can maybe understand what are they feeling and if or even if this person is telling you the truth. So I think it's really important and very useful. And how about you, Camila?
I agree with you, Luan. I think it's important for us to understand other people's body language. And we are very different. We have different cultures. We are from the same country, but we are so different. We have a different country, different culture with sotaque. I don't know how to say that in English, but everybody's different. I think body language helps us to understand other people, especially people we don't know, we have never seen in our lives before.
Yeah. And how about you, Juliana?
Yeah, I think it's so much important. I work with a guy, he is deaf, and all the time we talk with the hands, with the mouth. He can understand with my mouth what I said, and I said slowly, and we can understand with my body language.
Oh, that's a really good situation. And how about you, Sivan?
Okay. I think it's very important because sometimes other people don't get to express the communication, and they use the body language to express the communication.
And how about you, Hayden?
So I think it's important about this. But I have a funny situation. I work in a Japanese company, and the Japanese guy normally don't use body language because they are reflect a lot, and it's so complicated to understand Japanese guys talk English, and the English is complicated, and they don't use body language, so complicated a lot. But I think so important because we can understand the other person and illustrate something that the person can to talk to us.
That's really good. And how about you, Jamie?
I agree with all you guys said, and I think it's important because the same way that I want to you understand me, I think it's important I understand you too. So I think it's just that I have to add all the answers. Everyone has answered? I'm gonna go to the 6. So question number 6. Do you usually observe other people's body language? It's a very good question because I don't do that. How about you, Juliana?
Yes. At the work, for example, when I will talk to my boss, I observe it if she is laughing to me, and I think yes, it's good what I say to her. But when she look at me with a poker face, I think oh, it's a bad thing, and maybe I'm in trouble.
In this situation, I'm sorry, in this situation, it's really important to notice the body language that people are expressing.
Yeah. So how about you, Silvana?
Okay. I always observe other people's body language because sometimes I don't understand. And then, for example, now I need to observe some people because I don't understand. I understand so. Okay.
Got it. I was following the list on my screen, but I think it's rather coming now, and I lost it. Hayden, do you have answer the question? I don't think so.
Yes, I agree with Juliana. My work, my boss show a lot that the satisfaction or unsatisfaction with the body language. And it's so important to observe it during the day. For example, if I do some job and if this job was successful, I can observe in my boss that I do a good or a bad job. Normally, I think I am do a good job, but it's important to observe if I did the bad job with express about my boss.
I got it. How about you, Camila?
Yes, I usually observe other people's body language. I think it's important because sometimes we say something and we really don't mean it. Like when we are in a relationship, so your partner asks you, "Do you want to go somewhere?" And you said, "Yes, I can." In fact, you don't want to go. You're just saying that to please the person. And when you look at the face of the person, you see everything.
That's true. This happens. This kind of situations have already happened a lot with me. Now we have Jade. Hi, Jade. Good evening. Can you hear us? Jade, are you there? Oh my God. I think he can't hear us. I tried to talk with him from the chat. So we will keep moving to the next question. That is, can you analyze people's behavior through body language? I think this one we have already answered, so we can skip this one. This one is interesting. The question number 8. Do you feel uncomfortable when someone makes eye contact with you? How about you, Jasmine?
It really is a good question. I never pay attention if I feel uncomfortable. I don't think so because I don't know how to say I had a friend and he accustomed to say that I talking to the people looking at the eyes, but I never uh, put attention on it. I think I don't feel uncomfortable because if I do, probably I will reparar. I don't know how to say reparar, but
You
I
can
think
say notice.
yeah, notice. If I think if this if it was uncomfortable to me, probably I will not notice.
And how about you, Camila?
I think it depends on the person who is doing the eye contact. If it's someone I know, like my boyfriend, my mom, my father, that's okay. But if it's my boss, I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? Do you know? I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, I totally agree with this. 'Cause there are some situations, I don't know if this happened with you, but when I'm on the streets walking and pass a bus with a lot of people in the bus, and everybody is started to look at you. It started looking
Yes.
even in your eyes. Oh my God, this is so
And you,
desconfortável. Oh my
yes.
God, I
And
hate
you,
this situation.
and you try to think, oh my God, what's wrong with me? My hair,
Yeah,
is my shirt dirty? What's wrong with me?
yes, that's totally true. And how about you, Juliana?
I think depends on the situation. I think that girls know what I will say, and I don't know if I had if a man on the street look at me and keep the contact eye with me, I have afraid, you know.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's as an eye contact with a conversation with a people that I know. I didn't I don't feel uncomfortable in this case.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Juliana. Sometimes when men does these things, we're like really afraid of that because we don't know what can be.
Yeah, can be literally everything.
Anything.
Yeah, anything.
Yes.
Oh my God, I don't know, Tim, because I don't know how is this kind of situation, but I think this happen a lot with women,
Unfortunately.
unfortunately, yes. And how about you, Hayden?
So I think women suffer more about this. Sorry guys, I forgot the question. Just a minute. Uh, so women suffer more about this, but depends the situation to me. In my family is normal. Work is sometimes we need to keep this contact, but it depends a lot. To me, I normally don't feel uncomfortable about it.
So I think now we can move to the next one.
It's the number 9, right?
Yes.
So there are different types of language, and each type can be used in different situations. Do you agree with this sentence? What do you think, Luan?
I forgot to put the word body, but there are different types of body language. And I totally agree with this sentence because depending of the situation that you are or in the place that you are, you use a different type or kind of body language. For example, if you are present something, you use more something more polite. If you are fighting with someone, have a discussion, you can use maybe use a body language more aggressive. Or if when we are here, we cannot even use body language or use just some gestures. So I totally agree with that. And you, Ju, what do you think?
I totally agree with you. And I think, for example, if I dancing, I'm using the body language to make a intention for other people, you know. But at the work or here, I need to be more polite, like you said.
And how about you, Camila?
I agree with you guys. There are some kind of body language that I can do in work, and there are other types of body language I can do with my family. So I think we have to separate the body language we can use in every situation, each situation.
This is a really important point to identify which kind of body language we have to use. I think this is really useful. And how about you, Heidi?
And I agree with you. We need to uh, understand the place that you were, because we tend to use your body language in your work or with your family, with your friend. We need to separate the place because sometimes if you use body language with your friends and you use in your daily in your job, you can be unpolite. I don't know, impolite, right?
Sorry.
You can be unpolite. We need to separate a lot and observe the place that we were.
I think everybody answered this one.
So the last question. Do you think dance can be considered a kind of body language? I don't think. I don't know actually, but I don't think because I think in a language you want to say something to someone, and when we are dancing, we're just dancing, you know. So I think it's that. What do you think, Juliana?
I said it in the question before that. I think yes, because if I have an intention with the other people or person or people, I will dancing um, um, different. You know, I think it can.
And how about you? There's two, Luan. I'm confused.
It's because my computer camera stopped working.
Okay. And how about you, Camila?
I agree with Juliana. I think that when we dance, sometimes you want to pass something to another person. Like if I'm in a club and I look to a guy and I'm like, he's hot. So I will try to, do some moves to talk to him later. I don't know. I think I agree. I agree with Juliana.
And you, Luan, what do you think?
I also agree with this point of view. I didn't thought about this point, but this is totally true when you are in a party and you want to pass someone the intention that you want to something with this person, but also in some specific kind of artistic dancing, it's also can also be considered as a body language.
Yes, I agree with you, Luan. And dancing, not just to have something with somebody else, like kiss or that kind of thing, but dance together, I think that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's totally true. Now I'm bring back the person to the main room. Hi guys, welcome back. I think it's everybody here. So guys, let me know. This meeting was different because we in the main room have time to answer all this question. This normally don't happen. How was it, the conversation? So Mateus, what do you think about the conversation?
It was fun. Um, we share we shared our different points of views, and Kelvin told us a story about his father, and yeah, I liked it.
It's really good. In your room, did you have time to answer all the questions?
We did until 9. We only
Oh,
missed the last
that's
one.
good. So I think here in the main room we talk too fast. So, and how about you, Leandra? What do you think about the converse? How was the conversation?
I think it was very good. So different opinions, many confused, but it's okay.
About the different opinions, I think this is something that always happen here on TNT, and I think this is the most important here to see the different opinions and understand the different point of views and also respect that, because sometimes someone have a different point of view that you didn't have never thought about that point. And when someone talk that point of view, you start to think, maybe can start to think in that way. So this is really, really good.
I agree
And
with
how
you.
about you?
Sometimes it opens our mind.
Yes, this is exactly the word. And how about you, Wanda? How was the conversation?
It's a great conversation, a great group, and open my mind too for body language, and specifically for the dancing. The dancing is very interesting in body language. Oh, I like it so much, this conversation. This meeting is very, very interesting and funny.
Oh, that's really good. And how about you, Suzanne?
Yeah, I enjoy a lot in my group. Kelvin was our leader there and making everyone to be comfortable. So yeah, it's so good to know about different opinions. And yeah, it's really good. Thank you.
It's very good to listen that you feel comfortable in the meeting, because this is really important here on TNT. This is something that all the hosts want to you to feel that it is kind of experience, that you feel comfortable to talk everything you want with no judgments. And how about you? Oh my God, you changed your name, but I think it's Silvana. It was
Okay.
your first time. How was what do you think about the conversation?
I like it, but I am very nervous. And then talk about you, about the conversation, I'm very nervous. Oh my God. But it's necessary to practice more. But the group is very good. I like.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Sometimes, actually, every single Monday, I've been nervous to be here. In each meeting, I'm nervous to be here with you guys. I don't know why. But when I'm talking English with other people, I don't feel nervous. But to be here on live on YouTube makes me a lot of nervous. Unfortunately, oh, sorry, we are running of time. We have to finish our meeting. Guys, I want to thank you, all of you, to be here. It's a pleasure to have you here and meet some new people. We have meetings here from Monday to Saturday. You can schedule on the website. You can follow us on Instagram or join the broadcast on Telegram to see the topics. And that's it, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for coming and keep coming to these meetings. See
Thank
you.
you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Opa.